Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer. And it is breaking news because the man, the myth, the legend that is Sean Dyche, the man that has a pub named after him in the north, has been relieved of his duties as Burnley manager. I can't believe this. This would have been, even though Burnley are currently occupying that last position in the relegation zone, there are probably 16, maybe 17 managers ahead of Sean Dyche that I probably would have thought would get the sack before him, even though, as I say, Burnley are in the relegation zone. This just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, and we're going to come on to why in a moment. But before I do, please hit that like button and smash subscribe. We are a general football channel. We're not a Burnley channel, so no excuses not to subscribe. But guys, I want to read you out the actual club statement that Burnley put out, and it goes as followed. Burnley Football Club can confirm the club has parted company with manager Sean Dyche, assistant manager Ian Wone, first team coach Steve Stone, and goalkeeping coach Billy Mercer. And that's all it says. That's really all it says as far as I can see so far. Not really the kind of warm sentiment that I would expect from a man that's been there for over 10 years. I think it's 2 promotions to the Premier League that he's given them. I mean, he's done ever so well, and I think they've been in the league for 6 seasons now. I think this is their 6th season since their last promotion, on an absolute shoestring of a budget. He's performed absolute wonders. And it was only recently I was thinking to myself, if Sean Dyche was to keep Burnley in the Premier League this season, he's a contender for Hall of Fame manager one day. And I'm not joking when I say that. There aren't many managers out there that would be able to keep Burnley in the league, in the Premier League, with the amount of money that they have spent and, selling their best players as the seasons have passed. To speak more about the sacking as a whole, I can't put my finger on this. There are how many games left for Burnley in the league? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 games Burnley have got to play. Let's go through the fixtures. So next up is West Ham on Sunday. Then Southampton. Then my club Wolves. Watford, Villa, Spurs, Villa again, rescheduled game. And then Newcastle. So you think, West Ham, can they beat them? Unlikely, but they can. Brentford did the business on them in the last game. Can they beat Southampton? Of course they can. Southampton are in horrendous form. Can they beat Wolves? Of course they can. They drew to Wolves early on in the season. Norwich have drawn to Wolves this season. Can they beat Watford? Absolutely they can beat Watford. They've got to play Villa twice. There's 100% chance that they have the ability to beat Villa in one of those games. Can they beat Spurs? Again, unlikely, but it is Spurs at the end of the day. And Newcastle, on the last game of the season, will Newcastle be on the beach by that point? Just like Villa. I just do not get this. If they were playing City, Liverpool, Spurs, Wolves, Leicester, and throw in Manchester United, I could understand that. You think, right, well, I still wouldn't understand it, but I could understand it more because you think, get a new manager in, let him see what he can do over the next month until the season ends so he can get used to the squad that he's got. And then in the summer, we can rebuild with that manager ready to come straight back up to the Premier League. But Sean Dyche could genuinely win 3 or 4 of his remaining 8 games and throw in a draw or 2. I genuinely believe Burnley, with Sean Dyche, could have taken 12 points from their last 8 games. I genuinely believe that. Now, you look at the table. Burnley are sitting 18th on 24 points. Everton are only 4 points ahead of them. But Everton have got to play Chelsea. They've got to play City. They've got to play Arsenal. They've got to play Leicester. They do not have easy fixtures at all. This is one of the strangest strangest managerial sackings in the Premier League ever. Have you got to say ever? I'm trying to think off the top of my head, and I'm sure there will be as soon as I come off this video. I'm sure I'll think of 3 or 4. But this is a very, very unusual sacking, especially in terms of relegation battle. He has the most experience of anybody in the Premier League, probably as a player or manager combined, in terms of relegation. And the odds are Burnley, there's a good chance that they can go down. Why would you not want Sean Dyche to get you out of the Championship, even if you've got plans of sacking him the season that you come up? It makes no sense sacking him because there's a chance that they could stay up with Everton's fixtures and the running that Burnley has. It makes no sense getting rid of him if you have resigned yourself to the fact that Burnley are going to go down. Keep him. Who else are you going to get in to get them back up? Martin Jol? Tony Pulis? Is it just the same manager merry-go-round? Is Steve Bruce going to get a crack at Burnley? Are we going to see Alan Pardew come in? Or you've got to take a chance on another manager who probably doesn't have the experience in the Championship, maybe from abroad. It just doesn't make sense at all to me, this. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I think this is absolutely shocking for 2 reasons. Whether you want to stay in the league, which I do think Burnley have got a good chance. I don't think Everton are heavy favourites to stay up. But 2, if Burnley go down, who do you want in the hot seat next season in the Championship? And for me, it's Sean Dyche. Guys, let me know, what are your feelings? Burnley fans as well, whether you are a Burnley fan or a neutral fan. I genuinely can't believe this. It'd be interesting to see the comments coming out in the upcoming hours and days from both Sean Dyche and the club. I would imagine that they've got a manager lined up. You wouldn't sack someone with 8 games to go, especially Sean Dyche, and not have someone you've been working on in the background. But hey-ho, stranger things have happened in football. Guys, like the video, please subscribe, and groundbreaking news. I can't believe this, guys. I'm out of here. Take care.